Give me liberty, or give me COVID-19? Apparently, that's how strongly some anti-social distancing protesters feel about different mandatory stay-at-home statewide measures.
Anyone 10 years or older should wear a face covering.
We will likely need another short-term extension of the stay home, stay safe order.
And with a president tweeting out things like this during a global pandemic, it's no surprise that conservatives are doing the most while calling for the United States to reopen, like intentionally causing traffic jams and blocking access to some hospitals.
Who does that?
From Wisconsin to Texas and beyond, crowds of people are gathering together and essentially saying, forget your social distancing. Does this look like 6 feet to you? As these largely white groups congregate, oftentimes with guns in hand, it's impossible to gloss over the racist double standards at play.
Black people don't get the luxury of rallying together without fearing for our lives.
Whether it was marching for civil rights, or even now, protesting police brutality. So comparisons being made between today's Open America rally attendees and Rosa Parks are not only offensive, they're absolutely false. Could you even imagine a group of Black people with guns drawn on the steps of a state's capitol? I can't. A group of researchers who studied the phenomenon of protesting while Black for a span of 30 years found that police are more likely to show up at Black protests and take action once there.
The right to peaceful assembly looks much different when you're Black.
Experts say that folks are upset about social distancing, but these protests are really being driven by major right-wing groups that helped put the Tea Party on the map a decade ago.
This is pretty engineered and pretty intended to create a media spectacle.
Coincidence? Not even a little.
Basically, antisocial isolation protests are white privilege in action.
And unless you've got that going for you, believe it or not, there is another option besides one, a very unsafe version of quote-unquote liberty that puts lots of vulnerable communities at risk, especially Black people, and two, contracting COVID-19.
Just stay home.